My name is Wil Janssen. I'll be giving a brief introduction and then I'll hand over the microphone to a number of presenters. And what are we actually talking about? We would like to talk about the urgence of personal data management from a number of specific cases, use cases, and also we want to propose a way of going forward in making sure that personal data management gets widely adopted, which we feel is very necessary. Let me first introduce my co-presenters. It's primarily a presentation by Dutch people, but we definitely want to reach out to all of you to collaborate on the project that we have started. So I would like to introduce Titus Sips. He's from the Dutch APG, one of the largest pension funds in the world. Then we'll go over to Peter Eikelboom, one of the Dutch banks, Volksbank, and Marie-José Hoefmans from a PDM solution provider, Schloss. And in the end we'll talk about use cases in municipalities, which will be presented by Marlies Rikke. First, a question to you, and that's not the impact question, it's something else. Can you tell me, why are there no widely accepted solutions for personal data management currently? What is the problem? No clues? Yeah?
Is Facebook not a widely accepted solution for personal data management?
That's a question in return. If it were, then it would be widely accepted. I definitely agree. Yeah?
The business model, I think it's not easy to monetize it yet.
No. Difficult business model to get break from. Yeah.
There's a huge competition from GAFA because actually they're doing things in multiple ways.
Yes, so GAFA is taking the place of real PDM solution providers. Yeah. Okay. Well, the thesis that we would like to propose, and then I move to the impact question if possible. So if you can go to screen.io, see that already 60 people are online, or still online from the previous session. The hypothesis that I would like to pose to you is that broad adoption of PDM services will not take off unless an open, trusted, and interoperable foundation is created. So we would like to pose that we need an open, trusted, interoperable foundation for personal data management in order to create a real market for personal data management solutions. So either yes, because trust and interoperability are vital, or no, do it bottom up and then that foundation might come or not. Yeah, but it turns out to be a hard question. At least it doesn't really differentiate. We have different opinions in the room, so we'll see where we get there. Let me talk a bit about why we think that this is the case. So I would be on the definitely yes side. This is a picture that I used in my presentation last year here when we talked about acceptance of personal data management solutions. It was a picture of all kinds of solutions, primarily in the Netherlands, but also outside. MyData in the UK was in there as well, Sovereign was mentioned. All solutions struggling to get accepted in the market. From these solutions, quite a few disappeared last year, and also new came into place. And last year we discussed a bit about things that came out of our research on why those solutions had a hard time being accepted. First of all, there was no first mover advantage. Two examples in the picture, Key and MyData, already started in early 2000, 2007, 2006, earlier even I think. And they are still finding their way into the landscape. And why is that? The concept of personal data management is very complex and very hard to get a grasp on by customers, by citizens, or by health consumers. Secondly, we feel that there's no trust as yet in the market, especially in the Dutch situation. No party has been able to create trust. Maybe Facebook is trusted to a certain extent by a lot of people, but not well, to a wider audience. That might even be the case. But generally speaking, there's no trust. And the government does not take a role as a trust provider in this arena. The business model. There's no transparency in business models, if there even is a business model. So what are business models that allow personal data management solutions to flourish? And what came out of quantitative research is that we definitely need the government to create trust. At this moment, in the Netherlands, government is ranked first position in who we trust to take care of our data and who we trust to use our data. In the Netherlands, health agencies are not trusted, which is typically Dutch. In the UK, I've seen research in the UK, but they rank very high. In the Netherlands, they do not. And finally, that was a problem in the Netherlands. We have really a big struggle in identifying you digitally. We can identify you in government services, we can identify you in banking nowadays, but it's hard to identify you in a broader way. So these are some issues that BDM solutions are struggling with. So what we think is the way forward is to create such an open, shared, trusted foundation for personal data management. And that foundation could leverage all kinds of BDM solutions to solve the issues that I mentioned earlier. And that's what we want to work on in personal data management ecosystems. So we can really create a market of compatible, interoperable, not compatible, but interoperable BDM solutions that connect data providers to service providers with the user in control. What could be part of that infrastructure? That's one of the things that we're studying. It's not that we have the final solutions there yet. It could be things both on the side of the components of the BDM solution as well as components of the personal data management ecosystem, so the way of collaboration between different solutions. You have to talk about things like consent, access, authentication, data management, and so on and so on. All kind of building blocks that are very hard to achieve and hard to build, both from a technological perspective and sometimes also from an organizational perspective. And on the ecosystem side, we have ways of building trust and creating interoperability between different solutions. So these are the issues that we are working on, and we work on that in a practical way. So we've developed the concept, we look into different solutions and software, but we try to do that in practice. We found a number of really challenging use cases that will allow us to show whether or not what components will work in practice and how they can be made interoperable. And it's about especially those use cases that we would like to talk with you about. So we have three different angles to the whole issue from Titus, from Peter and Marise, and from Marlies. From different perspectives, both a banking perspective, a municipality perspective, and they can show what the urgency is of using personal data management and why such an interoperable ecosystem or market of PDM solutions is necessary. And afterwards we would like to discuss whether you see this way forward by doing pilots, generating shared components, so personal data management commons, might be a way forward or not. Any questions for now? No? These are the three perspectives that we want to share with you, and I would like to hand the mic to Titus to talk about ABG.